In the quiet corners of the world, far away from skyscrapers, busy streets, and high-speed machines, there are people whose minds think differently. People who do not wait for opportunities to arrive, but instead, create their own. This is the story of a simple man, a simple village, and an idea born not in a laboratory, not in an engineering college, but in the heart of pure imagination. In a place where resources are few, but creativity is limitless, something extraordinary is about to take shape. A dusty rural road stretches far into the green horizon. The wind gently moves across the fields. Birds fly lazily over the still morning air. And on that lonely road stands something unusual, something unexpected, something that instantly captures your attention. A bed, a bicycle, a creation that should not exist, and yet, it does. A handmade bed car bicycle, built with nothing but scrap metal, old bicycle parts, and a dream larger than life. Most people look at a broken bicycle and see trash. Most people see an old bed frame and walk away. But this man looked at them and saw potential. He saw wheels that could carry more than weight. He saw a frame that could become more than a structure. He saw a possibility that no one else could imagine. So, with his bare hands, simple tools, and unlimited determination, he began building something the world had never seen before. Day after day, hour after hour, he shaped metal rods, tightened screws, and connected chains. There were moments when nothing worked. Moments when the wheels refused to balance. Moments when the frame collapsed. Moments when the world laughed at his idea. But he didn't stop. He kept going, not because he wanted fame, not because he wanted views, but because he believed that even impossible things can be made possible, if the heart refuses to give up. And finally, the day arrived. Under the open sky, surrounded by fields, he rolled out his creation. A bed that moves like a bicycle. A bicycle that carries the comfort of a bed. A hybrid machine built from old dreams and new courage. A moving platform on 4 wheels, with pedals, gears, support rods, and a full-sized bed frame fixed above the structure. It wasn't just an invention. It was a message that said, innovation does not need money. Innovation needs imagination. People gathered around him, some curious, some doubtful, some amused. Could it really move? Could a bed become a vehicle? Could 4 old wheels carry the weight of a man? But he didn't argue. He didn't speak. He simply sat on the bed, placed his feet on the pedals, and began to ride. The wheels turned. The chains tightened. The pedals rotated smoothly, and the bed car bicycle moved forward, softly, steadily, gracefully. As if proving every critic wrong in a single moment. There are moments in life that change a person. And then there are moments that change an entire village. This invention wasn't just a ride. It was pride, a symbol of brilliance born from simplicity. A reminder that talent lives everywhere, even in places where no one is looking. Look closely at the back side of the vehicle. You see welded iron pipes holding the frame together. You see 2 large rear wheels, aligned perfectly to carry weight. You see the chain mechanism stretching like the veins of a human body, delivering power, motion, and balance. You see the craftsmanship of a man who has no degree in engineering. And yet, built something that even engineers would admire. The bed surface is tied with strong fabric, stretched tight, giving structure and comfort to the rider. The rear view shows the real heart of the machine. The careful support rods, the metal joints, the bolts tightened with precision. And a structure that stands strong even on the roughest village roads. This is engineering without textbooks. This is design without computers. This is creativity without limits. In our world, people often complain about what they don't have. They wait for perfect tools, perfect conditions, perfect opportunities. But innovation doesn't wait. Innovation grows where passion grows. This bed car bicycle reminds us that a great idea can come from anywhere, even from someone sitting on the floor of a small village house, working quietly while the world sleeps. He didn't build this machine to impress the internet. He didn't build it to become famous. He built it because he wanted to show his people that you don't need money to be smart. You don't need fancy equipment to create. And you don't need permission to dream. When he rides this machine, he doesn't just move forward on the road. He moves forward in life. And as he pedals, the message becomes clearer. Your limitations are only as real as you allow them to be. If a broken bicycle can become a moving bed, if an old metal frame can become a vehicle, then what is impossible? In a world full of luxury cars, electric vehicles, and advanced machines, it is easy to forget the beauty of pure human creativity. But here, on this simple village road, We are reminded that true innovation does not begin in factories. It begins in the mind, in the imagination, in the hands of someone who refuses to stop trying. This bed car bicycle is more than a machine. It is a revolution in thinking. A symbol of hope, a living proof that genius exists everywhere, even in the simplest places. So, the next time you feel limited, the next time your dreams seem too far, the next time you think you don't have enough, remember this bed car bicycle. Remember this man, remember this road, remember that greatness isn't decided by what you have, but by what you do with what you have. Some inventions change the world. Some inventions change the future. And some inventions change the way we think. This is one of those inventions. A dream, a journey, a creation that proves innovation lives everywhere.